Hey guys, we're back here, and today we're going to be running the Legacy Challenge with Rug Delver in honor of the occasion, and been fortunate to have some good results with this deck. Well, I upgraded to the original arts, which I'm pretty excited about, but I just gotta keep my eye on the prize here and not think about that kind of thing too much. But yeah, Legacy Challenge. I mean, I like to jam leagues because they're so time efficient. This is gonna take like 7 hours, but if I don't do better, like I could get 10 treasure chests pretty easily in 7 hours of Magic playing. So we gotta try to do better than we gotta try to top 8, I guess. That's a pretty bold ambition, probably. But I do think the deck is pretty good when I don't misplay it terribly. So we're gonna try not to misplay it terribly. So I'm just gonna try to, let it breathe and take my time with the decisions and not screw it up. Yep. All right. Well, I'll be back presently here with round 1. All right, it's showtime. Round 1, and we are on the draw. And this hand is like a little weak, but I mean, I'm gonna keep. Prismatic Vista. Pretty okay with that kind of start from my opponent. Second Wasteland, not too exciting though. Volcanic Island, unfortunately, doesn't really do it here. We really need that trop. So I guess I'm gonna bottom. Nice. Another Vista. Brainstorm. Force of Will. Not a terrible draw. He might be on the Omnitel here. Well, if I draw a blue card, it'll be pretty easy just to jam Oko. And then if I don't draw a blue card, I have to decide if I think my opponent's on Omnitel or not. Well, that's a blue card, so that's good. So I'll just jam Oko here. Make a food. If it is Omnitel, I guess I'm not really in a great spot, unfortunately. But it's really looking like Omnitel. Oh, okay. That's a good sign that it's not Omnitel, so... Abrupt Decay, okay. Tarmogoyf. That's interesting. And if I just play an Oko of my own, that'll deal with my opponent's Tarmogoyf pretty well. But I could force it. Probably pitching Delver. Guess I'm pretty tempted just to play Oko on my turn. And maybe we'll force over that. Alright, so now we need like Abrupt Decay, my Tarmogoyf, and my Oko. And I've got a handful of forces. I guess I'll Force of Negation this. Okay. Well, my good draws are like Tarmogoyf, Oko, cantrips. Unfortunately, I don't have any red sources. Alright, well, there's a red source now. Oh man, I don't know whether to play this Delver or not. Like, if he plays like an Uro, he could play like an Oko. I think I'm just going to keep the force in hand. Well, my opponent's not immediately just playing Uro. Alright, well, I guess I'm happy I held up Force of Will. Alright, show me something nice. Okay, it's not terrible. Should have played it before attacking. Blast. Alright, let's see what my opponent's got here. Uro thankfully does not do it here. Plague Engineer. It's a pretty good one. Lightning Bolt. I'm not gonna complain about that. Okay, so we're on the draw here. Probably want to gonna. I've been like keeping in Daze on the draw, but I don't really think that works too well. He probably plays a whole bunch of those plague dudes. Maybe the bolts are okay. Those are the cards I'm interested in. So maybe 4 bolts is fine. Return to Nature, you know, can hit Carpet of Flowers or Uro. Well, my opponent is taking their time with the sideboarding. Or maybe, you know, they've just gone to the bathroom. Alright, here we go. Alright, this hand seems pretty cool on the draw. Astral Leap. Okay, what am I going to draw here? Tropical Island. Okay, that's pretty good. And yeah, I'll just play a turn 1 Ponder. We'll look for Dreadhorde. Those cards seem pretty okay. So I'm going to play Delver's Secrets pretty much and hold up Pyroblast is what's about to happen here. Uro. So if I Pyroblast here, yeah, I'm just gonna Pyroblast because he needs to get a whole bunch more cards in his graveyard. Well, it's Escape 5, right? So he would need 3 more cards. So I'll just jam Klothys. And then I still have like Oko as a backup plan if that doesn't work. Well, they're not Force of Willing right away. It seems like it'd be a pretty easy decision if he did have it. Well, there's the Force of Will. Okay. All right. Plague Engineer. So I'll start with this Ponder. Okay, well, I'll definitely take that Return to Nature. Just gotta make sure I actually targeted the Uro. It's too bad you can't, like, Return to Nature in response to them, you know, tapping 4 mana for it. Okay. And then next turn we'll play Tarmogoyf plus Oko. Back to basics. Well, I think he's got me here, unfortunately. All right. I guess it's not out of control. Like, we could somehow, like, preordain into, like, a red blast or something. And I'm not really losing the game until he gets, like, an Uro or Oko into play. This will be a lot better on the play in game 3 when I have Daze, though. Another Plague Engineer. I just have to be okay with the Plague Engineers. Well, I kind of just want to hope to find Pyroblast. I don't see too much point in trotting out the Tarmogoyf yet. He probably has an Abrupt Decay anyway. I guess I'll play out the Oko. And I'm sure he'll play Abrupt Decay. And that will be that. Yeah. Alright. Well, Wasteland does not seem good. And now I need to cut one more card. Delver's pretty darn good on the play. Maybe I can make do with just 2 Force of Negations. I guess I could just cut a Tarmogoyf. It's not very exciting to get my Tarmogoyf Abrupt Decay. Much more so to get my Delver Abrupt Decay. And Delver is certainly good on the play with Daze. Okay. Alright, so I'm just gonna Brainstorm on my opponent's end step here. I guess I'm just gonna have to pass the turn. I guess maybe I should just waited till my turn to Brainstorm, given that I didn't have any much going on. It's a little unfortunate because I have these Dazes and no pressure. I'm just gonna hardcast Daze if he's gonna do it like that. I guess I'll just let it go. So many Dazes. Okay. Alright. Well, that's a threat. Tarmogoyf. Alright. God damn. Alright. Well, we're pretty doomed. I mean, I guess I'm gonna return his Astrolabe to nature and just try to keep him from doing things. I mean, I just unfortunately just didn't draw anything. But I guess I really squandered it with my turn one and a turn Brainstorm. That just put me in a terrible spot. If I could just like draw Klothys, I'm gonna have to fetch here. Well, my deck just didn't really get to do its game plan, but I don't know, I thought I'd be able to like brainstorm into some action, but it just didn't really happen. But my opponent's deck is good at least. Seems pretty good. But they are brainstorm locked, so I mean that's means we have a chance. Wish I had Veil of Summer, that'd be sick. Alright, can I draw something on my turn and like cheese a win here? That is the question. Okay. Okay. Alright, well, he's not playing a land. An Oko. Okay. Well, that's probably a good one, folks. So we're going to attack. Play Brainstorm. I don't see why I should be concerned about going to 1. I mean, my only concern is that my opponent somehow has an answer for this Oko, like another Force of Will. But because they're gonna take 4 here, go to 5. I mean, the only thing is I could try to ponder up. like a Daze. To force through this Oko. So I make a student to a 3/3. I don't think he has another Force of Will. So I think I think I'm just gonna do it like this. Okay. Whew. I'm not really sure what my opponent could do here. So I'll play Ponder. I'll shuffle. Guess I'll play this Preordain. Guess those don't really do anything. Alright. So I guess I'm just gonna Lightning Bolt my opponent here. Hope they don't have Misdirection. Alright. Okay. So for round 2, we're on the draw. And we have some threats in hand, so I mean that's nice. Okay. So we'll just play a turn 1 Delver off this tropical island. did shuffle. Does my opponent want a Daze here? I'm fine with that. Wasteland. Yeah, it's hard times for my opponent. Maybe they can get back into this game. I'll try not to get too far ahead of myself here. Is it another Wasteland? Because that would be a good draw. It's pretty tempting just to Wasteland them. I think I'm just going to Wasteland them. I just have so many answers to their Delver, I can't really see attacking into it. Hooting Mange? It must be. Okay. I'll definitely attack then. And I'll play out this Dreadhorde. I mean, yeah, Hooting Mandrels is a good card. Hopefully I can draw some Tarmogoyfs. We'll see how this goes for my opponent. If they play Bolt here... okay. Well, obviously if I'm able to like ponder into a red source, it's going to be pretty awesome. Or I could just draw a red source. Okay. So what do I want to do? Probably Chain Lightning, the Insectile Aberration. Play Ponder. Flashback, Ponder. I could just take out the Hooting Mandrels now. Maybe I shouldn't overthink this. Maybe that's what I'll do. Force of Negation. Okay. Alright, these cards are pretty good. So I think it's going to be okay. I guess I'm going to just kind of keep the Insectile Aberration back on defense. That might be a questionable play, though. I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and Daze this. So I could like bolt his Insectile Aberration, and then flashback bolt on him. And so he takes 7, going to 14. I go to 4. And I need to do like 7 damage next turn somehow. But I could play Dreadhorde and chump block. So what's like what am I gonna wasteland here? The red land or the green land? I mean I could like wasteland the red land and then just be going after his life total. I kind of like that play, I guess. So I'm gonna bolt this Insectile Aberration. He's gonna take 7. Be at 7. He attacks me to 4. And I just kind of got to brainstorm into something next turn. So just if I double bolt the Hooting Mandrills, I mean, then he like just blocks. I guess if I do double bolt the Hooting Mandrills, then he blocks Insectile Aberration with uses that to block Dreadhorde. I still have the my Insectile Aberration in play. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna stick with a plan here. Okay. Now what do I want to wasteland? Oh, his Insectile Aberration doesn't die, of course. So I guess I pretty much have to wasteland his red source. I don't. That was awkward. But I mean, I probably just get to. I don't know. We'll see what happens here. If he goes like land bolt, it's gonna be pretty bad. Okay. So maybe I wasn't supposed to attack with Insectile Aberration also, I guess, in retrospect. I should have left that back on defense and just traded with the Hooting Mandrills. Okay. Another Hooting Mandrills would be bad. It's no joke. Okay. Okay. Alright, at least that's off the table. Alright, Bolt's a pretty good draw. Alright, what's my opponent got here? It's 2 mana. It's a Tarmogoyf. Another Hooting Mange. Okay. Alright, I think we're gonna be okay, folks. Good heavens, that was crazy. I think I definitely made this closer than it needed to be, but we should be okay. So if my opponent does something good here, I'll force it, but otherwise we can just get the cantrip train rolling. I think I can just shuffle. I think these will get us there. Okay. Alright. Now we'll have some Brazen Borrowers to deal with these Hooting Mandrills, so that'll be good. Okay. So yeah, I think this is what I want to run. I mean, Dreadhorde just dies to Lightning Bolt a lot. I don't think Klothys really affects the board enough. unfortunately. Although it's certainly interesting. Okay, here we go. I guess I'll just keep. If we can just find one more land with this Preordain, we'll have a bunch of cracks at it here. 2 draw steps, and then 3 looks with Preordain also. Nice. So which one do I want to play first? I guess I'll just play the Tropical Island. We might need to like bolt something. Not a great spot for Force, but Preordain can find more lands. Wasteland. Ponder. Good. I think this seems pretty acceptable. Just another Wasteland. Well, I'm just gonna have to hope that he doesn't have Wasteland number 3. But, if he does, good for him. Or her. Or whoever they, choose to identify. Alright. Brainstorm, fine with that. Okay. And I guess I'm playing this Brainstorm. Come on. Wow. Alright, well, I'd say that my opponent's 2 Wastelands were probably good, fortunately. I'll definitely Daze anything if I get a chance at it. That doesn't really count as a thing. I mean, we could go the distance here, maybe. I mean, we've got a clock and a couple bolts. Something for 2 mana? Yes, okay. Getting some action out of these Dazes. It's fine. Okay. Man, maybe nothing too catastrophic happens this turn, and I get to draw land next turn. It's probably gonna play like Oko here. Yeah. Yeah, that'll probably be it for this game. I guess my hand was just a little weak, but it's hard to mulligan. If my opponent had 1 less Wasteland, I mean, it would have been in pretty good shape. So what, I mean, I could like Wasteland here, and then like start spamming Dreadhordes and Okos. It's probably worth a shot. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna concede. Alright, game 3 on the play. I could maybe trim a Force of Will to put that Preordain back in. I think this is okay, though. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I think this hand's pretty acceptable. Not the most exciting draw. Oko. Alright, Daze is okay. I'll try to find something a little better. Daze, I guess. And I guess I want to hang on to Brazen Borrower, too. Still like to draw Oko. Brainstorm seems pretty legit. Okay. That seems alright. So we can Well, which do I want to fetch here? I guess I'll get the Tropical Island. Alright, those are some cards. I feel like I'm going to walk into Spell Snare here, but unfortunately I'm past the part of the game where I can do too much about it. Okay, they didn't have Spell Snare, so that's pretty cool. Maybe I will peel off this Brainstorm, because I know I have that other land, and yeah, this will let me play Oko around Daze next turn. Or I'll just Daze my opponent's Oko. Okay, this is looking good all of a sudden. Especially if Oko doesn't get Red Blasted this turn, but he only has 2 Red Blasts left in his deck. Presumably. Yeah. Okay. It's fine. Alright. Okay. Spell Pierce. It's brainstorming. Hooting Mandrills. Dreadhorde Arcanist. Okay. Alright, well that's a bunch of stuff. Another Tarmogoyf, that's not bad. So I guess I'll attack with this Tarmogoyf. Wow, okay. So I can do some kind of bouncy thing here. Probably on his Insectile Aberration. One of those cards on top. So he's gonna get to like Brainstorm twice next turn. I feel like I gotta bounce the Insectile Aberration. And yeah, I'm just gonna take my chances against his Dreadhorde here. He gets a Brainstorm here. I mean, that's certainly good. Oh, Preordain, okay. Seems less good than Brainstorming unless he really likes that. I guess he gets to put the Spell Pierce on the bottom and replay Delver. Yeah. Okay. Well, the land isn't terrible. Yeah, I think I just gotta keep attacking here, eh? And yeah, I guess I'll just play another Tarmogoyf here. Okay. So what do you want? He wants to bolt my dealie here. Okay. So he's got to have another thing. Another Dreadhorde. Interesting. Another Tarmogoyf. It's pretty impressive. Blocks. And I play yet another Tarmogoyf. Alright, we're on the play for round 3. This hand seems fine. Urion. Well, that means I don't need to be scared of Wasteland. So I'll just fetch Tropical Island and play Ponder. This hand seems very good against a Urion. Yorion. However you want to pronounce it. Tropical Island. Play Ponder. Probably not what I'm really looking for here. It's probably better. It at least pitches, you know, to Force of Negation. So we just try to ram this Dreadhorde through. Windswept Teeth is interesting. That's not really what I was expecting. So maybe this is like a Death and Taxes deck. Nope. Okay. So he'll need to have like Abrupt Decay here. If they don't have that, I'll feel really good about this. Uh-huh. Okay. Thoughtseize. I kind of want to just protect my Oko. But I could let him just take the Oko. You know, like hold up Daze for maybe a Swords to Plowshares and start flashing back. Ponder. Play the Delver of Secrets. Alright, I guess I'll just let him take the Oko. As much as I want to get that Oko into play, we'll have the Dreadhorde engine going here. And I have to imagine that that's pretty good. But maybe I can find a Wasteland off this Ponder. That'd be sick. Wow! You didn't take Oko. So is he gonna Swords here, or? Huh, I wonder what's going on over there. But if I get to flashback this Ponder and play Oko, I just don't know how I lose. Well, I'm just gonna jam the Oko now. Okay. Yeah, I mean, these seem acceptable. Definitely want another cantrip. So, I'll go like that. So I'm making a food here. And I mean, I'm going to be off to the races here next turn. I wonder what they're going to do. Grove of the Burn Willows. Okay. Interesting. So I'll play Preordain. Bottom, bottom. Make a 3/3. And what I'd really like to find here is a Force of Will. I think a Wasteland is pretty good here, so. I mean, maybe I should be worried about some kind of Dark Depths thing here. So is he going to crop rotation? I've already played my land for the turn. I think I'm just going to double Daze this. It's not the best, but if he just doesn't get Dark Depths into play next turn, we can attack for a whole bunch. There's a Grove. Pernicious Deed. Okay. Alright, so that doesn't destroy my Oko, so. It's not like a huge deal. So I'll play this Tarmogoyf, play this Delver, and make a food. Alright. So is he going to be able to like, get Rector into play and do something crazy? Damn. So I guess he can probably just get like Ugin here, eh? Okay. Well, now I know what's going on at least. I don't think I can really beat this Ugin, unfortunately. Alright. So Surgical does work against the Rectors. So like Veil of Summer, Surgical. Unfortunately, it's like a deck I've never played against before. I mean, Brazen Borrower seems okay. But I guess I'm just gonna run this and try not to lose stupidly this time. I think this hand is fine. Okay. I'm just gonna jam the Tarmogoyf. I mean, it'd be nice to hold up Veil of Summer. But if he does Thoughtseize, I still have the option of, I still have a blue card to pitch to Force. He takes Force. Well, I don't know. Maybe I should have held up Veil, but I don't know. Okay. He's taking Veil, so that's awesome. Ball Therapy. That seems good. I'm hoping to draw like Daze. Or Surgical Extraction. Mm-hmm. I'll just gain control of Veteran Explorer if he somehow passes the turn without activating it. But at least I'll get an island into play. And attack for 6 next turn. 7. He does sack the Explorer now. Abrupt Decay on my Oko, that would be good. Assassin's Trophy. Yeah. Oh my, I guess I'll just get the island. Ugh. Well, I'm just gonna attack and let him do his thing. I don't know. There's no real winning play here. I sure walked into it against his crazy crop rotation there. But I don't even know what my opponent's doing with crop rotation. I don't know. In their crazy deck. Living Wish. Well, I like one more turn to maybe like draw a Surgical Extraction. But I imagine he's getting like a Rector here. Maybe he wants to walk a Rector into my Daze. That would be sick. Cavern of Souls, huh? So that's pretty. So he just has the Rector in hand then. Another Veteran Explorer. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna attack. I just hope he taps out for like an Ugin and I get to Daze it or something. It's like all I've got. Alright, well that doesn't do a whole lot. So I guess I can just look for Force of Will here. That's what we're doing. I guess I'll Brainstorm in response. Well, I guess I got my Force of Will's Cabal therapied away. I can't be too upset about it. So I guess Oko plus Bolt does it next turn, so I need to try to set up for that. Guess I'll just do this. Okay. I don't know. Okay. I think we can still win through that, so we might get another crack at this, folks. Oh, it only puts him at 4. Jesus. Because of the friggin' curse. Okay. Thank heavens. Alright. Alright, here we go. Game 3. Okay, so what do I want to do here? I think I'm going to be cutting Dazes on the draw. These don't seem great. And what I want to bring in is Brazen Borrower. And I kind of want to bring in Klothys. It's indestructible against a whole bunch of things and could close out a game. I'm kind of just shooting in the dark here. Tarmogoyf is arguably some sort of suboptimal. It might be the case that Return to Nature is just better than Brazen Borrower. He's playing like some crazy enchantments. I guess it exiles from the graveyard, so maybe I'll actually just run the Return to Natures. And yeah, Klothys' additional reach. Okay. Alright, we'll give it a crack here in game 3. Maybe we can make some magic happen. Alright, well, we'll mulligan, but that's fine. Be a pretty righteous hand if any of these were a land, but that's okay. Alright. Okay. I think I'm just going to send back the Tarmogoyf. Okay. Ooh, I like that. Maybe I'll rip a tropical. Okay, that's alright. So I'll start with Preordain here. Alright, I'll just jam the Delver, even though it's not going to flip. Maybe it probably would have been more correct just to play a Ponder there. A Living Wish. So I feel like I have to force this. And I'm just gonna have to jam Oko, even though I'd like to keep a blue card for force. Okay. So hopefully he like plays a Rector and I get to like surgical something here, but it looks like he's not doing that. Pernicious Deed. Okay, well that's fine. I wish it was a blue card, but that's okay. It's alright. So I guess, I mean, the food's gonna die to the deed anyway. So I'll just make this a 3/3. Grove. Okay. Okay. So now I get to surgical it. Just want to make sure I did it right. Okay, well my opponent doesn't have much in their hand. So he's got some P-Fires, some Curses, some Red Elemental Blasts, some Deeds. Alright, well hopefully that doesn't happen. Some Possibility Storms. Okay. Up against his 2 crop rotations. And we got his Academy out of the graveyard. Okay. Alright, so we're hoping for like a land or an instant or sorcery. What can he crop rotation for? I should have paid more attention to that. Field of the Dead. Doesn't look like he can crop rotation for much. I mean, yeah. I'll just pass the turn holding up force here, I think. I think that's fine. Well, yeah, I don't know. He's got the crop rotation. Well, I'm not going to force crop rotation. And then if he wants to... I don't know. Hopefully he didn't top tech like Arena Rector or whatever. Okay, I'm glad I held up Force of Will. Holy crap. Okay. Now I'm just trying to draw gas here. Come on, deck. Let's go. Bog, alright, that doesn't do anything. Well, I mean, it does something, I suppose, but not too much. Okay, he's getting his Urion. It's fine. Okay, I'll accept a land. Man, you get, like, Feel of the Dead? I just don't... Seven or more. Okay. Nice. Okay, well, I'm just gonna force this now. Maybe it doesn't really matter. He's gonna get, like, a 2/2. Or do I want to counter his Urion? And then just, like, so he gets, like, a 2/2. I don't really think I care about his 2/2s. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna force it. No, I'm not gonna force it. Yeah, I'm just gonna, he can have a 2, whatever this is. I guess it's gonna be a couple lands. Alright, well, maybe I blew it. I definitely should have just forced the crop rotation. Now I feel foolish. I guess I'm just gonna keep attacking. Okay. This guy's punishing fire going. So he's gonna need to like punishing fire twice. Ah man, I just wish I had a blue card. I think I'm just gonna have to keep spamming this. Astrolabe. I want to draw the Klothys. It's got the card I want to draw. Is he gonna play Orion here? Play Force of Will. Okay. So he should just have punishing fire, and now I get to like make some dudes and stuff. I think I'm just making 3/3s here. I guess maybe I don't know. Oh man, it's just like a ticking time bomb. I wish I could just draw Klothys. Veteran Explorer doesn't do a whole lot. I guess it does against his Field of the Deads. So I guess he can sacrifice it. Klothys. Yes! Okay. I think we can win. Oh my god. Let's get this into play. And, so I'm at 5. So I can like attack with something, and he blocks with his Veteran Explorer, and he gets like more zombie guys, but I don't really think that does it. He's gonna get a bunch more zombies, but whatever, man. I think I'm just gonna attack. Then I can play another Dreadhorde. And, just gonna make it a 3/3. Okay, a land doesn't, it's not gonna do it here. Yes. Now we only have to survive for 3 turns. Yeah, I'll just block 1. He can Punishing Fire it. It's fine. I'll play this Brainstorm. Yeah, a card I'd really like to find is Wasteland, I suppose, right? Lightning Bolt's not a bad one. I guess I'll just go with that. It means he's dead next turn. And yeah, we can just sit back here. An Arena Rector. Okay. Well, I have the Return to Nature for this, so that this is pretty swell. I shouldn't enjoy this as much as I'm going to. Or I am. See ya! Okay. Round 4. I'll play first. Yeah, I'm gonna have to mull again. And I'll go ahead and keep. So I'll go ahead and play Misty, Fetch Tropical, play Ponder. So what should I put back, though? I mean, I could put back Tarmogoyf. It's like Tarmogoyf or Lightning Bolt. I mean, I guess maybe Wasteland. I could put back Tarmogoyf and fetch, like, Basic Island. Guess I could just put back Force of Will. Maybe I'll just put back Force of Will. Okay. And I'm just gonna hope that I don't get, like, turn 1 here. Man, I don't want to lose to Wasteland, but I'm just gonna hope that Wasteland's good, I guess. Okay. Noise. I am down with being Wastelanded. Holy moly. So I'm just gonna play Wasteland here. I'm pretty tempted just to Wasteland him and play another Ponder here. See what he does. Alright, I'll just jam Tarmogoyf. If he plays like Dreadhorde or something, We're in an okay spot. Thanks to this Chain Lightning. And we're just better off if we can get Tarmogoyf into play. And then if you like Daze is here, well, we'll be Wastelanding next turn and playing cantrips. Alright, Force is a pretty good one for my opponent. So it'll suck if they like play Hooting Mandrills here. Looks like they're about to play a Dreadhorde though, if I guess. Maybe it's a Tarmogoyf. Okay, great. Okay, so I'll just Wasteland them off green and play Chain Lightning here. And I'm just going to try to set up for next turn. Come on, Oko. I guess I'm going to do it on his upkeep so I don't get fawned. Come on, Oko. Oh my. Yes. So I'm just running back the same sideboarding as before. Well, man, putting back Force Will was crazily clutch. That worked out insanely well. Okay. Okay. I like what I see. Okay, so I'm just going to play Tropical Island and Ponder. Well, more lands are nice. I mean, what I'd really like is an answer to a Dreadhorde Arcanist here. He hasn't played a cantrip yet, though. Pretty hard to put this back. Okay. Okay. I think I will go ahead and brainstorm here. That worked out not bad, I would have to say. We probably don't need all these Dazes. And the basic island would be nice, but we just can't really... Oh, we're going to draw the basic island. Okay. So I'll play the Tarn here. Alright, well, I guess I'm just going to hope my opponent's not playing Stifle, because I'm going to get destroyed anyway if they are playing it. He's brainstorming. If he dazes it, I think I just have to let it go. Okay. Scavenging Ooze. So we'll just daze this. But I will have to force this, I think. Does he have yet another daze? Okay. There's a bolt off the top. I don't really want to play the Brainstorm right now. I guess Klothys would be alright here for my opponent. Hopefully they just play Oko though and we get to Red Blast it. Sick. Okay. Now I think we're in go mode here. Submerge. Well, we're gonna put an end to that nonsense. Okay. Alright, that's fine. Okay. It's fine. Damn. Alright, they're almost dead. Alright, it is round 5, and we're on the draw against JPA 93. Dude's like impossible to beat. Oh, this hand. Man, this hand really wants, like, almost any draw besides a land is great. I think I have to mulligan this. Okay. This is better. Oh, he is playing Delver. Okay. Well, my hand's a little weak against Delver for sure. Spell Snare. Well, we know he's got Spell Snare, unfortunately. So I think what I want to do is like Wasteland and cast Brainstorm. Or I could just play Dreadhorde. Maybe I'll just do that. Just play Dreadhorde, let him Spell Snare it, and have a go at it again next turn. I think I'm just gonna... We'll let him Spell Snare. And I'm just gonna try it again. Alright, I guess I'm gonna get to Brainstorm here. I guess I'm just gonna not fetch now, because there's another cantrip on top. It's pretty important I find a bolt here and be able to cast it. I'm just gonna do it like this. Ugh, we're not finding a bolt, but I guess we can try to ponder into it. That's no good. It's dazing. Okay. All right. Well, there's a lightning bolt. I guess I don't really want to draw another Dreadhorde. I think I just have to do it like this. I just can't really afford not to keep up a force for a bolt here. But it's not really a great position. It's no lie. Maybe if I get to daze something here, that would be sick. I think I do just want to daze this. I mean, I want to get the Delver into play, but I really might need to force something to stay alive here. I think I'm just going to hold. Cantrip. That doesn't do anything. Come on. I think that this being the case, it's time to flash back this bolt at my opponent's head. Maybe not. Okay. Tarmogoyf. I guess I'll play it out and see what happens. Alright, I'm just gonna do this at my opponent's head now. Oh, he's got a Force of Negation. It's so ridiculous. Okay. Darn. I was so close. Ah. Well, I just need to draw like a red source off the top. Like I need to naturally draw a Volcanic Island, eh? And so dazing this doesn't really do anything, right? Darn. Yeah, I just didn't, I guess I should have dazed him to put him down to 1. But if I did draw the red source, I would have been all set anyway. Okay, well, I guess that's fine. I can't do anything. I did lose a die roll. Okay. Alright, I would like to play first. I'll keep. These look like spells that I would like to play. I guess I'll just go ahead and bolt this. Then I'll play a Ponder. These cards are good. Hooting Mandrills. Well, we have a Brazen Borrower for that. And a Delver of Secrets. It's fine. So let me just think here. I kind of want to play a Brainstorm. I mean, we have another Brainstorm coming anyway. Yeah, Wasteland's probably a good one. And I guess I'm okay. I don't know. I guess I'll hold off on the red Elemental Blast. I mean, just in case he plays like a land Oko or something. That's not what I wanted to do. God damn it. Well, I made a terrible misclick. Ugh, and now I'm going to lose to Dreadhorde. Well, he doesn't have anything in his graveyard, I guess, so it's not the end of the world yet. So I can put that back. Put back this Volcanic Island. And I guess this Misty. Oh, alright. Well, I'm falling apart here. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. This is terrible. Alright, well at least he won't see that I screwed up my flip here terribly. Sadly, my Brazen Borrower is not going to be good against this flashback Red Elemental Blast. He's just going to let me Daze it. well, I'm just gonna get beaten down here. I need to draw like a Tarmogoyf. Or I guess I need to draw a red blast. So I need to draw or a lightning bolt. That's none of those things, unfortunately. Yeah, alright. Okay, so it's round 6. I definitely stank in round 5, so I'm just gonna try to slow it down and, get my head back in the game here. Okay, but it's an easy decision to mulligan. And this is a fine hand to keep. And I'll put a land on the bottom. Tundra. Ponder. That's interesting. So that has me thinking, like, Miracles? Like, there's, like, the Esper Vile decks play Tundra, but, I mean, I don't think they play Ponder. But I'll just jam a turn 1 Delver of Secrets. Swords, that's fine. Astrolabe, not gonna force that one. So I'll play this Tarmogoyf. Brainstorm, I think I just have to let go. Well, Loco's a nice draw. That'll get us going here. So there's no chance of growing Tarmogoyf, so I'll attack. So is he gonna Nakatl here? Coatl, I think is what I mean. Alright. Alright, we'll try this Dreadhorde next turn, or I'd like to draw land. Okay. It's pretty bad. I don't know. I think I just have to force pitching force. I don't think I can really afford to force twice. Okay. Show me a land. Come on. I mean, they're good cards, but I really need to draw a land. Damn. Well, if I draw like a land next turn, I mean, it's okay. But I'm just not doing much here, and my opponent's gonna play like Uro any minute now. Come on. Come on. Alright. I guess I gotta not stress about these things and just roll with the punches. I mean, I just have to draw a land. I don't see how I can afford to do anything else. Okay. I mean, my opponent only has 3 cards in hand. Probably should have got the basic there. I gotta slow down here. Force of Negation. Do I just want to force back then? I guess I'll just try it again next turn. I just can't beat Uro at all here, unfortunately. Okay. Well, I did like no damage to my opponent this game. It was a disaster. I think I'm probably just gonna scoop here. I just don't see any way to get back into this. I guess I could try to run my opponent's timer down. I think I'm just gonna scoop here. I just don't want to waste more energy on this. Okay. Well, the good news is we have some things to do post-board here. So I need one more cut. I think I want to cut Tarmogoyf. It's just kind of a dumb body. Alright, here we go. I like the 3 drops. I guess I've got a 2 drop, so I'm okay shuffling away the Delver. I'm just gonna let him do this and then jam Klothys. I think I'm fine dazing that. The bolt's not great, but we'll be hitting our opponent's life total here, so. That's fine. Ice Fang. Do I want to bolt this? I guess I don't mind. Just want to. It'll mean more damage against my opponent's life total here. Okay. Probably don't want to Force of Negation that. I think I will fire off this Brainstorm. I don't really want all these Return to Natures. Okay. I guess it'll be pretty bad if they play Oko here. Yeah. Man, I don't know. I guess, yeah, I don't know. It fell apart on me, folks. I really need to draw. Okay, well, that I'm okay with. Wait, I should have... I'm so stupid. What I really just need is a Red Blast, but... What do I do here? I guess it's better to have things on board than not. I'm sure he's just got another Swords to Plowshares anyway. I don't know, playing these creatures out just into the removal that he's got. I really just need like a blue card or a Red Blast. Alright, I'll just jam this. Yeah, she's got all the removal, you know. Alright, he's got all the Astrolabes, we know. I just can't draw like blue cards. Or Red Blast. Okay. Alright, I think I'm gonna be okay now. Or maybe I'll just play another Oko. I don't want to play Ponder and not be able to Force of Negation something again. Start pointing lightning bolts at my opponent's head here. Okay. Alright, well we busted up our losing streak there. Game losing streak anyway. Okay. Now for match 3. Round 3, I mean. Game 3 is what I'm trying to say. Daze is kind of questionable on the draw. I think I'm just gonna run it like this. I guess I'm gonna wing it. Well, I'm gonna red blast that. Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna play this Brainstorm. Okay, that's nice. Okay, the red blast is a good find. I'm just need like green mana here. Alright, please show me a green mana. Please. That is pretty frustrating. I guess I could still draw a green mana on the next Brainstorm. Oh, my position is terrible. I guess I just have to play this next Dreadhorde. And I guess I'll just play out this Wasteland. What a disaster. I think I have to use it and go get the island. It's fine. Just show me a friggin' Greenland. Holy crap. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna jam Oko here. Well, I mean, it's basically a disaster, but we can survive for a while. Man. fine. It's fine. You can double bolt it. This is a disaster. I mean, I could draw like a red blast on my turn. I think I'll just see what my draw step is. Ugh. I guess I should have cycled Veil of Summer. Well, it's over, folks. Damn. So irritating. I don't know. I just need to, like, if I just hadn't drawn, like, all Lightning Bolts and Wastelands, or, I don't know. I guess I feel like Veil of Summer was the disaster. And, like, I wish I had the fourth bolt. I mean, the fourth red blast in the sideboard. I mean, I don't know. I haven't played in a challenge in a long time. But, yeah, I guess I would change the Brazen Borrowers to Submerges. And, probably just run the fourth red elemental blast. Hey. Alright. There's just nothing to be done. Okay. It's round 7. I'm just gonna try to play one more good round of Magic. Alright. I would like to play first. I think this hand is fine. I think I value the Tropical over the Volcanic here. So I'm going to lead on Volcanic. Okay, so a nice flip. Play a nice 0-1 Tarmogoyf here. If it gets lightning bolted or something, it doesn't seem like the end of the world. Interesting. So it's not a Rug Delver matchup, it's Infect. Okay. So I think I want to jam the Oko here. I think that's what I'm going to do. Alright, so I'll just attack with Insectile Aberration. And we'll see what he can do with his Glister Elf. Mm-hmm. Well, no attack seems nice. So I'm just going to attack with an Insectile Aberration again. Alright, well, I'm going to block. Presumably my opponent had a plan for this eventuality. Become immense. So probably just Force of Will this. He wants to berserk it now. Okay. I'd have to think that that's a good sign, since I don't think that does too much. I'll have a. I can swing for. I can still swing for 8 next turn. Then if he plays another pump spell, then I'm bolting. Flusterstorm. I see. He's gonna Flusterstorm for 4. Well, I mean, I think I gotta pay the 4, right? I mean, I still don't die. So even if he had like an Invigorate after this, right? Because yeah, it would still the Become Immense wouldn't be resolving. Okay. All right, I'll take it. Now, how do I want to sideboard against Infect? I mean, Dreadhorde seems pretty good, but they are like a fast combo. And I guess they do play like Noble Hierarch. I have no idea what Infect looks like these days. This does not look like Legacy. Alright. I guess I'm on the draw. And Daze is probably not ideal. I mean, Rough takes out like Blighted Agent. And Noble Hierarch. And lots of stuff. I mean, Brazen Borrower seems not bad. Maybe I can afford to trim on Dreadhordes a bit. I mean, I like Pyroblast. I think my old strategy from back in the day was to not bring in Red Elemental Blasts, kind of bring in Rough Tumble instead. I mean, I could bring in Return to Nature, but I do have Oko to deal with like a Spellskite situation. He probably does play some Okos of his own. Maybe I'll just bring in one Red Elemental Blast. Piracy Charm. Okay, I'm fine with that. What are the other things on this? Island Walk. That's pretty cool. And discard a card. An Ink Moth. Can't really stop the Ink Moth right now. So I'm just gonna play out this here Tarmogoyf. Once Upon a Time. I think I'll let that go. Pendelhaven. So, I mean, that's going to be not bad for my opponent. Really need like a Wasteland, though, or a Bolt here. Okay, Bloodied Agent, that's fine. I guess I'll just attack with Tarmogoyf, and I'm going to hold up Red Elemental Blast. I mean, he probably wants to attack with Bloodied Agent and save his mana to try to pump it up. And then we can try to hit him with like a Red Elemental Blast on it. Pendelhaven. So I think I'm just going to Red Blast it on his end step here. I think that's fine. Blue card's a pretty good one to see. Alright, so I'm going to play out Oko. gonna make this guy 3/3. And attack. I just kind of hope my opponent doesn't play Oko this turn. That's fine. So he's just going to attack with Bloodied Agent. I'm even more okay with that. Is he attacking probably Oko, right? Okay. So I'll start with a Brainstorm. Bolt seems like a pretty good one. So I kind of need to bolt the Noble Hierarch. Or do I? I mostly just care about his Inkmoth Nexus. So maybe I can put Bolt on top. Like Dreadhorde, Bolt. Play a Dreadhorde this turn. Make a food. Or I could like just Bolt. I could make his Noble Hierarch into a 3/3. It's kind of compelling as well. I think I'm just going to try to survive the turn here. I'm going to play the Dreadhorde first and see if this affects my decision at all. Yeah, and I think I just want to make the Hierarch into a 3/3. I think I'm okay with that. So we'll lose Oko. But that's fine. And then we can just start winning the game with Dreadhorde and Bolt and stuff. Okay. It's true that he does just get to do this, unfortunately. kind of do want to nuke his army and stand behind this Force of Will and just try to win. But maybe I should just attack with Tarmogoyf, though. If I do that, maybe he like double blocks Tarmogoyf. Then I bolt one of his guys. I'm kind of in the same spot. I guess if I'm gonna attack with Tarmogoyf, I might as well nuke his board. I think that's just what I'm gonna do. And we'll just try to survive with Force of Will. Alright. So if he doesn't kill me this turn, I'm in like pretty good shape. My opponent's taking their time there. I got Dreadhorde on top, so I want to make sure I shuffle that away, most likely. Okay. Swing. Yeah. Okay. Alright. This seems like a pretty good position. A bolt here wins the game. A Wasteland also is pretty good. I guess just even like one more Force of Will would probably get the job done. Or one more blue card and double force is probably fine. Okay. So I could just Brainstorm for one more card. That might be the play here. Because Flusterstorm for him or her, or they. Isn't they need to like tap their manas. And there's a bunch of things that could win the game on the spot, and if I survived it next turn anyway, so yeah. I'll just have to take my chances here. Okay. Brazen Borrower. That's an interesting confound to the mixture. I guess it doesn't do a whole lot against, like, trample damage. Well, a land's probably good for them. Well, I certainly don't care if they play Glistener Elf. Oh, they're just not going to attack at all, huh? Well, I wish I'd kept the Brazen Borrower in hand now. That was foolish. So... It's not quite getting there. Okay. So he's got to block Tarmogoyf, right? It's going down to 2. It's making an Inkmoth Nexus. Alright, that all seems fine. Okay, okay. So presumably he's going to pump his Glistener Elf here. And I think if I just Brazen Borrower this, that wins me the game. Because now his Inkmoth should be dying. Unless he has, like, triple Invigorate. Okay. He's at 1 life. I'll just play out a Delver. I don't see why I wouldn't. Okay. Well, I'm glad I did not finish my 4-0 start by going 0-3. Holy smokes. So I don't know. Maybe at X and 2 I've got a shot at top 8. I'd have to think that my tiebreakers have got to be pretty good. Like the only people I lost to are the 7-0. And then how is Rocket Nation doing? He finished 6-1. I mean, that has to be like the best tiebreakers. But I'm probably gonna get trounced in the top 8 because those are like good players. and I'm playing my Ratchet deck. Um, all right, well, we'll see what happens here. We'll be back with either some top 8 action or some post-mortem. All right, guys. Well, I got 10th place. It's a little disappointing, but at least I'm out of my misery. But I don't know. I definitely it was like brutal this tournament. Let's see. So yeah, I'm gonna get 10 treasure chests. So I mean, that's like a little bit less than I would get for 5-0ing a league. Yeah, I know. Well, I guess I did learn some things anyway. The snow-covered island is terrible. That just isn't something you really want to be doing or can afford to be doing. And so yeah, I don't know. Like, well, my deck did some good things. Like, I mean, we went 2-1 in the rug mirror, and you know, playing these Tarmogoyfs, that's what I wanted to do. So I mean, that was good. I guess these challenge metagames, it's impressive the way that they're like all blue decks. So yeah, I guess I'm pretty fried here. It's I guess it's for the best not to top 8. I don't know, but I would want to cut Brazen Borrower for Submerge if I was doing this again. Cut Snow Covered Island for another fetch land, and then I don't know about cards like Rough and Tumble. I guess I sure had this list optimized for the leagues, but I kind of maybe just want the 4th Red Elemental Blast. I guess it's just the things I've been talking about. I guess I don't have too much more to add here. Return to Nature was nice. It's doing some work against that crazy Rector deck. It was just the wheels just came off for 2 of those matchups, unfortunately. Like against the Miracles deck, I mean, I don't know, Tarmogoyf is like a lot worse than Hooting Mandrills. And it's not just because Tarmogoyf eats it to Abrupt Decay, but well, just playing Hooting Mandrills for 1 mana and being able to continue to jam cantrips is quite good. And I don't know, maybe I could get by with this configuration against JPA 93. Well, he had Hooting Mandrills and I didn't, and I wasn't playing Submerge. But yeah, I guess it seems like Depths just isn't that big of a deal, and Depths is probably, in theory, winnable without Brazen Borrower. It's just like unlosable without it, but I guess obviously I have to accept that. So I don't know. I guess it was cool playing in a challenge. It was good playing against better players, and so it's probably gonna make me better on the whole. I guess I feel pretty drained. I'm pretty disappointed with the way the wheels came off for 2 rounds there. But you know, 10th place. You know, I can't feel too bad about it. So, and I guess I still like the general. Like, I think Klothys is like a lot better than Sylvan Library, and I guess I'm happy with the way things performed here. All right, I guess I don't have too much more to add than what was talked about in the tournament, but yeah, I'll make a few changes, and I'll try to work up the enthusiasm to play in the challenge again next week. All right, well, that's all, folks.